Hey guys, Heroes 3CN here, back with another video. So this is going to be another viewer requested video. This viewer requested that to do a video of what if the Transformers were real. I was supposed to do this last week, but I got caught up doing content for one of my other channels, and honestly, I was just like, I came down with a cold recently, so just forgive me if I'm over the worst of it, I believe, but I'm just trying to forgive me if I'm a little out of it. Nonetheless, let's get on to the video. In short, it's not going to be good if the Transformers are real. Listen, I'm going to use the Michael Bay versions of the Transformers. That's the ones I'm most familiar with. So no comic versions, none of the animated movies. I'm using the Michael Bay versions just because of the scenario that I know will happen. I have a better picture of how it might turn out for both sides if I use this version. I know it's a little confusing, but hey, sorry. So, long story short, it'd be a war. It would not end well, not in the slightest. Most likely for them, but there's a chance it could be for us. There are a couple factors that's going to determine how bad how this goes. One, how many of the Transformers are there? Two, when, where, and how do they appear? Are they scattered across the globe in groups of 2, 4, 10, 20? Is it millions of them? Is it hundreds of thousands? Is it a couple dozen? Anything under 100 is manageable, but over 100 is when we'll really start to see our problem. And like I said, are they scattered across the globe or are they just in one country? But anyway, this right here, I suppose there might be a chance diplomacy would be used, but after seeing the capabilities of the Transformers, many would hate them. A lot would fear them. I think it's the governments who would get rid of them. Like let's say for example, they all just appeared in America. No China, no nothing. Right? I could see the other country if the US military weaponized them and brought them into the ranks, I could see the other countries teaming up to go into a big war with America. And a lot of the Transformers from the Michael Bay verse are tough. They can be brought down with enough human firepower. And what we see in the Transformer movies, that's not even nearly the maximum amount of firepower that many of the armies around the world actually hold. Right? So obviously they'll be able to transform, but what kind of vehicles are they using? Are they using military vehicles or are they using common vehicles that we have? Because if they play a stealth approach, okay. When I was first getting ready to make this video, I was going to say that we would wipe them out. But now that I think about it, maybe not we wipe them out. It'd be a big war, but it wouldn't be good for either side. Like I said, if they play the stealth approach, there's a good chance they could win because, one day you walk outside, the day before you go outside, your car's right there. The next day you go out there, you think that's your car, you get in, it's a Transformer, he rips you in half. So if they play the stealth approach, and if we can or can't detect if they're Transformers or not, it's not really looking good for us. They could whittle us down. And another thing that that I touched on earlier, how they appear. If they spread out, because my thing is, if they're in one big city, they get annihilated. One nuke is all it takes. One nuke. Well, maybe a couple nukes. But if they're spread out over multiple cities, like multiple dozen, nukes aren't going to be viable. Like America's not going to let multiple of their cities get nuked, right? And also, we should also take into account the Transformers' personalities here. Are they like the Decepticons or are they like the Autobots? If they're the Decepticons, war happens all the more faster. But if they're like the Autobots where they just want to be peaceful, maybe hide out or something, if humanity finds them, that goes out the window, man. That goes straight out the window. And yeah, you will have some people who are in support of them. You have some people who think they're cool and all that. And you'll have some people who are on their side. But those will be the minority once you find out just how powerful, just how dangerous they are. All it's going to take is one massive firefight between Autobots and Decepticons or something like that, and the entire public perception of the Transformers would change because they would wreck a city if they fought. So, but with the size of listen, if there's like hundreds of thousands or millions, we lose. There's too many of them. But if there's like a few hundred, like let's see, 100 to There's anywhere from like 50 to 300. I think the humans can win that with heavy losses, of course. But we got our aircraft carriers, we got our stealth jets, our fighter our bombers. We get, with everything at the human disposal, we can bring down the. I think humans could win a prolonged war with the Autobots. Ultimately, no one would win really, because like our world would be absolutely wrecked. But like I said, from the Michael Bay verse, I don't see. I don't see. I mean, they're strong, but enough tank blasts, enough bombers can bring them down. Sure, humans have killed Autobots before in the Transformers movie, and yes, this was mainly due to the help of a Decepticon or an Autobot trader or something like that, lockdown. But I think humans on their own can also bring it down, because not all the Autobots or Transformers are on the level of Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and all that. A lot of them are relatively flimsy and can easily be brought down. So, like the motorcycle bots. But nonetheless, that's pretty much what I see happening. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a war. We go to war with them. Depending on their attitudes, it might happen a little faster, it might happen a little quicker. No, sorry, it might happen a little faster, or it might take a little longer. With Decepticons, it'll be faster. With Autobots, it'd be a little longer. So, and I'm trying to think before I end this video. If it's exactly like the Transformers movie, like the Transformers who came over from if the Transformers, all the Transformers who exist in the Michael Bay movie verse came over, yes, we would wipe them out. There's not enough of them. But if it's like a race of Transformers like beings, then I don't. All questions out the window. That there's too many variables for that one. But I know for a fact a war would ultimately occur. This has been Heroes 3 to the End. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm only going to say this plot point because I don't see anything else happening. Like I said, humans might try to work with them at first, but eventually they would be turned into weapons. And honestly, the Autobots would probably be an intelligent race. So they would be privy to this like right off the bat. And plus they'd be more advanced technologically. And who knows, they might not want to share their technology with us. Well, so, yeah, I just see war coming. I honestly just see war coming. This is Heroes 3 to the End. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Sorry I kind of rushed this video. I just took some cold medicine, so my sniffles kind of went down, so I don't want to be sniffling all in the camera, all in the microphone and all that. So, yeah, appreciate the videos. I'll see you guys when I make another one. I honestly can't promise when that's going to be, but thanks for watching.